trying a new game. I have never played D&D, but I've always been very intrigued by it. And I've heard that this game is pretty awesome, so let's give it a try. I think I'll do the explore more story mode. That sounds fun. Oh wait. I didn't realize that was the difficulty level. That's probably okay, because I'm probably going to be bad at this game anyway, so it'll give me a little break. Those are some unsolicited feet. Is she like an orc? I think he only had 4 fingers. Is that a little leech? Absolutely not. That is nightmare fuel. Oh, it is the octopus guy. No. I don't want one. Thanks for the offer, though. I get to make like a custom character, right? Ow. I have to take these earrings off. Okay, wait. She's so pretty. These are coming off. Fuck it. Ow. Look at that jawline. I love her freckles. Oh. I like her face shape the most, I think. So that's just the face shape. Skin tone. Can make her purple. Wait, what is this? All skin colors? Oh my gosh. We're gonna make her more human-like. Oh, maybe like elf-like. I like the ears. Can give her some scars if we want. Oh, these are intense, but they're really nice. What was that one? Run. I kind of like these. We'll see. We can always change it. What does maturity mean? Is that like, oh, how old she is? Okay. Freckles. The highest freckle quantity is not that many freckles. Give her some in between. She's been out in the sun a bit. Oh, intensity. Okay, that makes sense. That's too dark. That just looks like someone shit on her face. Make them subtle. She can have vitiligo. Oh, that's so cool. I'll give her a little. I think that's pretty. Ooh. This is body art, but just a bunch of face tattoos. These are pretty intense. That is beautiful. We might do that. And then I might take her scars off if we do that. Oh wait, that's pretty too. It looks like Aragorn's sword from Lord of the Rings. When it was shattered. That's kind of cool too. I keep clicking on the one that doesn't even have any tattoos. I'm like, oh, what's this one? I think she's just gonna get a little neck tattoo. Piercings. Oh, those are pretty. Ooh, I like those. They're little bird skulls on her ears. There's probably a million different options here. It's kind of cool too. was all the options. I think we're gonna do the little bird skulls. I think they're really cool. Midnight tears. Okay. Eyes. Let's give her heterochromia. We can pick 2 different colors. I guess you can't change their eye shape because that's part of their face shape. That you elf blue. Oh, I like the purples. Let's give her like 1 purple and 1 green. Oh, that one's pretty. It's like Yennefer. Okay. That's cool. Make her look like a sad girl. Aw. She's just crying all the time. That also looks like she cries all the time. I think I like the smudge. These all look the same. Oh, that's why. I had the intensity all the way down and I was like, huh? I don't really think she needs lipstick. Can make her a little baldy. Do we get to change the ears? Or did I already select a race? Whoa, that's cool. Kind of love that. Doesn't seem practical though. Give her little space buns. I'm kind of obsessed with the buns. I also just love the high pony. It's pretty too. It's giving Nesta Archeron. Can't go into battle with your hair just flowing. Everything in me wants to give her the space buns. Do they model these face types off of like different celebrities? Because she like looks really familiar. Oh cool. Vitiligo's in her hands too. That's really pretty. What was the other one I liked? Is it this one? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give her the messy high pony. I think that's nice. some brown low lights in it. You can't even see those. Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Graying. No gray here. Do we get to change her outfit too, or is this just how they start? Okay. Race as elf. Oh gosh, if I change this, it's gonna like just change everything. It's a drow. Oh no! Go back! Okay. I like her being an elf. Dragonborn. Oh wow. Oh, the gnomes are so cute. Halfling. You'd think the halflings would have little pointy ears too. They're lucky and brave. Okay, and then there's half elf. What are the elf features? You can see in the dark up to 12 meters. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put you to sleep. And then proficiency with long sword, short bow, long bow. What are these? Oh. They're dragon riders. Okay, they seem very powerful. Tiefling. They can also see in the dark. And they have resistance to fire damage. They're also really cool. And they have arcane abilities. They also look like an elf subspecies. They tried to overthrow the elves. Ooh. Superior dark vision. Skills are athletics, religion, insight, perception, and intimidation. Just a boring human. Okay, everyone has those skills. Are those the skills you have to master? Okay, we're gonna be an elf because I already made her. So, we're gonna stick with it. And we can do sub. High elves, heirs of the mystical Feywild. High elves value magic in all its forms, and even those who do not study spellcraft can manipulate the weave. And then wood elf. That did change her a little bit. These elves spend their reclusive lives in forest, decades of training in archery and camouflage are enhanced by an otherworldly swiftness. And then their speed is increased, whereas this one, you can throw fireballs at people. I think I'd like to throw fireballs at people. You may change your cantrip by selecting one or another one of the wizard spell list below. This cantrip does not use spell slots and can be cast at will. It uses your intelligence as its modifier. Okay, that was the one that I had. Acid Splash, Bone Chill. Prevent the target from healing on your next turn. Poison Spray. Frost. I always thought Frost was like the most lame power. Shocking Grasp. Blade Ward. Friends? That's funny. Dancing Lights. That doesn't sound that exciting. Mage Hand. Minor Illusion. Create an illusion that compels nearby creatures to investigate. So distract them so you can run away. I feel like that's what I would do. True Strike. Gain advantage on your next attack roll. The poison is kind of cool. 1 to 12 damage. Bone Chill. Do we want to spray poison? Poison or fire? She looks like fire. She's fiery. Okay. Ooh, okay. Class. A barbarian, the strong embrace the wild that hides inside keen instincts, primal physicality, and most of all, an unbridled, unquenchable rage. A bard. That was cute. You know music is more than fantasy, it is power. Through study and adventure, you've mastered song, speech, and the magic within. Does it change your cantrips? A cleric. Which, I guess if you're a cleric, you get to, like, create a guardian as well, which is pretty cool. Clerics are representatives of the gods they worship, wielding potent divine magic for good or evil. Sacred Flame, Guidance, Resistance, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Inflict Wounds, Shield of Faith, just protect other people, Bane. So that is intriguing just because if we get our own like little guardian, that would be really cool. Druid's pretty classic. Druids channel the elemental forces of nature and share deep kinship with animals. Mastery of wild shape allows them to transform into beasts from all over the realms. That's pretty cool too. Fighter. Boring. Monk. Channel your cosmic enlightenment by deftly dodging and efficiently disassembling your foes through stunning strikes in a whirlwind of martial arts. Paladin. Fulfilled by the oath you swore to uphold justice and righteousness, you are the beacon of hope in a dark time. It does not sound like me at all. Ranger. Rangers are unrivaled scouts and trackers, honing a deep connection with nature in order to hunt their favored prey. Rogue. With stealth, skill, and uncanny reflexes, rogues' versatility lets them get the upper hand in almost any situation. Sorcerer. Sorcerers are natural spellcasters, drawing on inherent magic from a gift or bloodline. Warlock. Bound by a pact to an all-powerful patron, warlocks trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities and unique magic. Or a wizard. Wizards master the arcane by specializing in individual schools of magic, combining ancient spells with modern research. Oh, the poison spray. Frost. Mage hand. What's this one? Grease? What kind of spell is that? Cover the ground in grease, slowing creatures within and possibly making them fall prone. And you can put people to sleep. I don't know. I think I want to do cleric. Changing your cantrip selections by choosing the spell list below. Cantrips do not use spell slots and can be cast at will. Okay, so I like the Sacred Flame, and then we also have Guidance. The target gains a bonus ability. I don't know. Resistance makes the target more resistant to spell effects and conditions. It gives bonus to saving throws. We can do gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Light. Infuse an object with aura or light. I think she can see in the dark, so I don't necessarily need that one. Blade Ward. Take only half the damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks. Or produce flame. A flame in your hand sheds a light in a 9-meter radius and deals 1 to 8 fire damage when thrown. We already have that flame, so I think what we have is fine. They obviously have it for a reason, too. Okay. The life domain is an aspect of many good deities offering spells that protect and restore the mind, body, and soul. The light domain is offered by deities of justice, majesty, and the primordial flame, providing spells that dispel darkness and harm the undead. Burning hands. And fairy fire. Kinda like that. Trickery domain. These more for the ill will clerics. Shared by wicked, chaotic, and mischievous deities alike. Those who channel trickery specialize in deception and illusion magic. Plus the trickster. You can charm people and disguise yourself. Oh, that's kind of cool. Knowledge domain, adaptable in all manner of languages and skills. Your mind is an intellectual cup brimming with exquisite knowledge. Nature domain, you embody. It's not really changing anything about their appearance, so I don't know why she keeps like fading in and out. You embody the vast viridian power of the natural world an avatar of the subtle divinity of fruitfall, avian migration, woodland silence, and the landslide's roaring fury. Your staff or club can become magical. You can speak with animals. And you can convince a beast not to attack you. That's kind of cool. And you are an acolyte of nature. So far, the light and the nature are the most intriguing. Tempest, your faith has made you the very thunder that quakes the black firmament, the lightning course through the veins of a terrible storm. Coursing. Thunderwave, fog cloud. You're just unhinged and powerful. Or the war domain. Fortified by holy zeal, you brandish an arsenal of sacramental savagery to use against those you deem unrighteous. Okay. Light or nature? Light had... You can infuse an object with an aura of light. Fire damage, extra fire damage, and fairy fire. I think I like the nature one. That's pretty cool. Give her some poison too. Deity. Okay, so this is who she worships. We have Selune. The Lady of Silver presides over the moon, stars, and navigation. Her power over the heavens is constantly challenged by her sister Shar, who seeks to plunge the world into eternal shadow. I wish I could see what these looked like. Bahamut, the angel of the seven heavens, is the dragon god of justice. His ideals of mercy and just authority keep him locked in an inexorable rivalry with a sister. Are the sisters on here? Oh, they are. Okay, that's cool. So I think there's a balance of good and evil here, maybe. Tempest is the lord of battles, overseeing war and its soldiers. He is the embodiment of honorable combat and condemns needless bloodlust. Tyr, the blind god, rules over law and justice, encouraging valiant acts from his followers and relentlessly pursuing oathbreakers. Helm, the Watcher, is an eternal sentry among the gods, representing guardians across the plains. After more than a century of fading worship, Helm's power has restored with the second sundering. Ilmater, the crying god, protects the oppressed and persecuted. His clergy is sworn to alleviate suffering, even if that means taking on that pain personally. That's sad. Okay, Mistra. I feel like I relate to this guy, this god. As the mother of all magic, Mistra oversees the weave and spreads arcane knowledge to mortal spellcasters. Her clerics preserve ancient lore and protect bastions of magical energy. Agma is the god of inspiration and invention, sharing knowledge with the world through his bards and clerics. Unlike many other deities, Agma accepts all moral alignments into his clergy. Obviously, I'm probably butchering 90% of these names, but bear with me. Not even going to try that one, but we've got the balancing scales and a skeleton arm on this one. Fair but distant, he or she guides the dead to their appropriate plane in the afterlife. His clergy provides last rites across Faerun, but also destroys undead that have escaped his judgment. Moradin, the Allhammer, is a dwarven god worshipped by smiths, artisans, and miners alike. He and Laduger are constantly at odds. I don't think we've read that one yet. I didn't even see that one on there. Did we already read that one? Okay. Corellon, creator of the elves, oversees the elven pantheon as a whole, providing blessings to those who study art, magic, and nature. Okay, so this would probably make the most sense for them to be our deity, unless we kind of shifted our ideals as we grew. Garl Glittergold. The watchful protector is the king of gnomish gods, a deity of humor, gem-cutting, protection, and trickery. Yandala, the mother of the halfling pantheon. Yandala is known for her kindness and open mind, encouraging her followers to protect the home, hearth, and nature. Lolth, the much reveled matriarch of the Drow pantheon. Lolth holds sway over spiders, the undark, and the wicked creatures of the demon web pits. Her primary goal is to corrupt all Drow, transforming them into heartless cultists. Gramush, so we're getting to the darker side. Gramush, the One Eye, is the orcs' patron deity, a god of war, conquest, and victory at all costs. He has held an ancient and immutable grudge against the elven pantheon since Corleon took his eye. Oh, okay, so we might have some, that might make it a little more interesting, because if we are Ilmater, which would make sense because of the class we chose, we would just want to do good and like protect others at all costs. But if we choose Corleon Larethion, however the heck you say that, we could make an interesting dynamic, because if we come across others who worship this deity, Gramush, that could cause some conflict between the two, which could be interesting as we go on. So I think right now it'll be between these two deities. Tiamat is the Many-Mod. Tiamat the Many-Mod is a rolling mass of avarice and hate, currently trapped within the Nine Hells. The dragon god of greed eternally plots her escape, as do her many fanatics in the world of Toril. The dragon god of greed. Is it Elistri is the goddess of the good aligned Drow, beauty, song, and freedom. The Dark Maiden desires balance between all races and struggles against her mother Lolth's corruption aims. So there's some power struggles here. Lathander, the morning Lord is the god of dawn and spring, of birth and beginnings. He is invoked to christen both new ventures and new life. His followers embrace growth and renewal and despise the undead. That's kind of cool too. What was... Okay. That doesn't have any actual standards or values that they go by. It's just like, hey, you're an elf, so you're supposed to follow me. And then Talos represents the uncaring and destructive force of nature. His followers see life as a set of random effects in a sea of chaos and take what they can, for who can say when Talos will strike next? Tamora is the bright-faced goddess of fortune who favors those who gamble and set out on adventure with the utmost skill and daring. And then Myleiki is the goddess of forests and the creatures that live within them. She is a remote and spiritual deity, often spoken of in but the quietest of forests. Oh, that's kind of cool. We could choose that one, and then it could just be kind of like, I am kind of on neutral ground. You know what I mean? This would make things more interesting. I think we're going to choose this one. Actually, we're just going to do this one so that way we have some conflict. Background. Okay. Acolyte, you have spent your life in service to a temple, learning sacred rites and providing sacrifices to the god or gods you worship. Serving the gods and discovering their secret works will guide you to greatness. Charlatan, you're an expert in manipulation, prone to exaggeration, and more than happy to profit from it. Bending the truth and turning allies against each other will lead to greater success down the road. Skills, deception, sleight of hand. Criminal, you have a history of breaking the law and survive by leveraging less than legal connections. Profiting from criminal enterprise will lead to greater opportunities in the future. Skills are deception and stealth. Entertainer, you live to sway and subvert your audience, engaging common crowds and high society alike. Preserving art and bringing joy to the hapless and downtrodden heightens your charismatic aura. Skills are acrobatics and performance. Folk hero, you're a champion of the common people, challenging tyrants and monsters to protect the helpless, saving innocents. An imminent danger will make your legend grow. Skills, animal handling, survival. A guild artisan, your skill in particular crafts has earned you membership in a mercantile guild, you offering privileges and protection while engaging in your art. Repairing and discovering rare crafts will bring you new inspiration. Skills are insight and persuasion. A noble, you were raised in a family among the social elite, accustomed to power and privilege. Accumulating renown, power, and loyalty will raise your status. Skills are history and persuasion. An outlander, you grew up in the wilds, learning to survive far from the comforts of civilization. Surviving unusual hazards of the wild will enhance your prowess and understanding. Athletics, survival. A sage, you are curious and well-read, with an unending thirst for knowledge. Learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to a greater purpose. Arcana and history are the skills. A soldier, you are trained in battlefield tactics and combat, having served in a militia, mercenary company, or officer corps. Show smart tactics and bravery on the battlefield to enhance your prowess. Skills are athletics and intimidation. An urchin, after surviving a poor and bleak childhood, you know how to make the most of very little. Using your street smarts bolsters your spirit for the journey ahead. Skills are sleight of hand and stealth. I kind of like the folk hero, because then it also aids in our animal handling skills, which might make us be even more adept to convince those beasts not to attack us. Kind of makes me want to have this deity again as well. So I changed my deity to the Meiliki. Abilities. Oh, you can decrease them, but you cannot increase them. That's interesting. Oh, you can change them. Okay. So, strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence. She's not very smart. Wisdom, and charisma. Okay, affects your effectiveness with melee weapons, also determines how far you can jump and how much you can carry. That is good because I always have too much stuff in my bag in these sorts of games. Agility affects range and finesse of weapons, also affects your initiative. Your constitution, so your stamina and physical endurance, affects your hit point maximum. So that's probably even more important than strength or dexterity. Intelligence, memory and mental power improves spellcasting. For wizards, I feel like she needs a little more intelligence. Maybe we'll take off some of her dexterity there. Increase her intelligence. Oh, I took off some of her strength by removing her dexterity. Okay. And then wisdom is her strongest here. Senses and intuition improves spellcasting. Okay. That's good. So we probably didn't need to increase the intelligence. That's okay. We made her a little smarter. And then charisma improves spellcasting for bards, paladins, sorcerers, and warlocks. Influences traders' prices. So I don't really need that one too much, I don't think. So maybe we'll add that back to her strength. Okay. Skill proficiencies, nature, religion, animal handling, medicine, perception, survival. Okay, that's kind of what we've steered her towards. Okay, and then this is her. So her prepared spells, you can only cast from a limited selection of spells at a time. Select which spells you have prepared from the total list of spells you know. Spells must be prepared outside of combat. So her prepared spells are Guiding Bolt, Inflict Wound, Healing Word, so healing, and Sanctuary, which is you or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm someone else. You can still take damage from area spells. And then these are all of her known spells. I don't know what the difference is. You call forth rain or destroy water-based service. That's cool. Shield of Faith, protection from evil and good, Sanctuary, Bane command. I think we can probably move these around at any time, I assume. Less cure wounds. Just so you know, you only get bonuses on abilities if they end on an even number. So it's beneficial to have like 12 or 14 and over 11 and 13. Oh. So if I only see some of the bonuses on wisdom and on strength. So where there's a star there too. Which is the most important ability for your class. It influences your chance to hit and your damage output. So like if I were to play with these, it doesn't seem to change the bonuses on them. If you hover over where it says strength, it'll show you how much extra you add to your roll. +1. +1. Oh, this one has +5. +2. Oh, I need to add this back onto something. Okay. Oh, there's body types over here too. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. We'll proceed with what we have. So yeah, right now it's +1, but if you get it to 24, but then I have to take it from everything else. Do characters go forward with like zeros on other things? Oh yeah, I get to make a guardian. Okay. That's exciting. Oh, 14. Okay, I was like, what? Well, I kind of goofed on that one then, so I don't get those extra points then. Okay, so my guardian could be anything then. The drows are pretty cool. I think I want a big scary lady as a guardian. I think that'd be fun. Okay. Oh, okay. So these sub-races are Asmodeus, bound to Nessus, the deepest layer of the hells. These tieflings inherited the ability to wield fire and darkness from the archdevil Asmodeus' infernal bloodline. I actually have a little snail tattoo on my arm, and his name is Asmodeus. Okay. Oh. I don't know how to pronounce that. Mephistopheles? Descended from the archdevil Mephistopheles. These tieflings are gifted with a particular affinity for arcane magic. And then Zariel, from the Zariel bloodline, are empowered with martial strength and can channel searing flame to punish their enemies. I think this one's pretty cool. Like, you wouldn't expect this one to rain fire, but it will. there's only two voices. She looks pretty intimidating. Okay, I like that one because she looks like she got burned from her own fire. She needs to be kind of wise. Oh. And then I want something that's like contrasts with her horns really well. Which I think this one does, because they're kind of like that cool tone. The game audio is not. I changed. Let's see. Let me see if I can fix that really quick. Let me know if that changed anything. I think I just had the setting down pretty low because last time I streamed you could barely hear me over the volume of the game, so I tried to adjust it a little bit, but let me know. So let me know if this is better. Oh, that's pretty badass. I don't think she needs piercings. Oh, demonic yellow is the color of her eyes right now. Oh, she looks so much kinder now. Oh. It didn't just change the color of her eye, it made like her iris black as well. Those are kind of cool. Demonic white. Those are purple. I don't think she needs makeup either. But we can definitely change the hair up. I like the braids in the front. Should we make her hair like blend in with her horns? Those are all the same. I feel like it's just changing her eyebrow color. Okay, Should we give her a beard too? I kind of like that. She kind of looks like a goat. Give her more braids. Kind of like that. Oh, you can change the horns? I like these horns. But we'll see. Whoa. Okay, I like this more. Are these goat-like enough, though? Because I only gave her a beard because she had goat horns. We'll stick with the goat horns. Okay, that's fun. I kind of have like a drag queen guardian, and I love that. I feel like I just missed something there. There were like those little boxes at the bottom left with question marks in them, and I don't know if I was supposed to fill those out. Oh, you still can't hear it? Okay. It's strange because it's picking up the audio on here. Now I know it's loud. Can you hear that? It's turned into like an alien movie. Too many tentacles. Far too many tentacles. Oh, the Dragon Riders are so cool. If you picked that race, do you get to like customize your own dragon as well? That was cool. Oh, they're trying to rescue her. Your ship is going down, buddy. The dragon who was inside, did he get transported with that ship? Or would he have died when it did that? If you guys can't hear it, at least there's no dialogue in the game yet. I might pause, like end the stream, review the footage and see how bad the volume is, and then get back on before we get any actual dialogue. Because that would suck if you can't hear the dialogue. So if you could let me know, Jack from camp, if you can hear the game now. That would be great, so I don't have to stop. Oh shit, I was on the ship too. No one was coming for me. No one was trying to rescue me. Okay. I'm gonna pause, and I'm gonna end here, review this footage, and see if you guys could hear the game at all. And if not, then I will do some more adjustments, and then I'll get back on. So, see you soon, hopefully.